All right, today we're talking about habits versus goals in 2025 and why traditional annual goal setting doesn't work. So I've been a productivity nerd for years. If there's one thing that I've learned, it's that annual goals, they kind of suck. I mean, sure, like setting goals is better than not setting them at all, but studies have shown that as many as like 92% of people fail their New Year's resolutions. And why? Because annual goals are too big. They're too far away. They're too hard to stay motivated. But don't worry, we're not just here to like complain about goal setting or New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna show you how to actually achieve what matters to you using the full focus, smarter goal setting approach. So let's get into it. So first, let's talk about why annual goal setting doesn't work. I mean, I know a lot of people already talk about how New Year's resolutions don't work because they're not specific enough. Let's be honest, you've already heard that spiel a million times. But I want to talk about like why even if you're smart, like specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound, like you set those kinds of goals, it's still not enough. For example, like here on this YouTube channel, I could set a goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. And it sounds great, right? It's specific, it's measurable, it's time-bound, but the problem is it's too far away and it's not within my control. And I could work hard, I could make amazing videos, and I probably still wouldn't hit that goal. Michael Hyatt is the creator of this. It's the Full Focus Planner, and actually in the front of every single one of these planners. And he says it best, dreams must be distilled into daily action. So how do we actually do that? The 12-week year. So there's this book, it's called The 12-Week Year, and it highlights what businesses do most effectively. They don't do big goals, they don't do big annual goals, but they break things down by quarter. They have quarterly objectives. So as I like to do with all my life advice, I'm gonna turn to corporate America. No, wait, really. But seriously, like big corporations don't just set yearly goals, they use quarterly objectives. And that's because quarterly goals actually force you to take tactical daily action. Instead of setting like a year-long goal, you break it down into a 12-week sprint. And this way you can stay motivated, you're gonna see real progress, and you're more able to like make adjustments as you need to. And if your goal isn't working, you get to kill it. You get to burn it with fire, and you get to move on. So there's this popular idea right now. Ali Abdaal talks about it. And that's really where you should only set action-based goals, not results-based goals. For example, going back to the YouTube channel thing, aiming for 100,000 subscribers, that's not gonna work. That's not actions you can take, that's just a result. But if you say, I'm gonna make one video per week throughout Q1 2025, that's great. That's where you wanna be. But I do have my own hot take a little bit, which is I actually think you need both. So I'm going to explain this concept of using both action-based and results-based goal setting through my own fitness journey. So for many years, I've always set weight loss goals and I would fail. I would either set like a results-based goal, like lose 20 pounds, but then I would lack the daily action and accountability that I needed to take to get there. Or I'd set like an action-based goal, which is maybe like track my calories every day in the Lose It app, but then I'd often lose momentum and motivation because no clear finish line in the end. So at the beginning of this year, I actually combined both using the Full Focus Planner and the 12-week year system. So I made a results-based goal, which is I want to weigh 179.9 pounds by the end of Q1 2025. But the action-based component to it is I'm going to track my calories every day in the Lose It app and log my progress in the planner. So I'm literally taking the Full Focus Planner, and every week during the weekly review, it has a habit tracker where I can check off each day that I completed my food log in the Lose It app. And guess what? As of today, I'm currently down just over 16 pounds, and I have like a little less than 5 to go. Which by the way is like it's that last few that's always the hardest. This is me recording this right now, so I guess the thing I have to do now is like the Rocky style training montage to finally get there, right? Ready, go. So here's the takeaways. Your annual New Year's resolutions, your annual goal setting, if it ain't working, scrap it. It's time to set quarterly goals instead. And you combine the results-based, like the motivating part, with the actions-based goals so that you do the full smarter framework from Full Focus. You add the ER, you make it exciting and you make it a little risky. So it's not just another habit on the habit checklist. There's an exciting end goal in mind, but you have a way of measuring your progress, because what gets measured is what gets improved. So now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest goal for 2025? Was it here in Q1? Do you have some exciting plans for Q2? I'd be really curious, so drop it in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more Full Focus productivity tips. But until next time, may the force be with you always.